What is going on, guys? I'm Director Nat, back for another reaction, and today we are checking out the Amphibia Season 1 finale. Guys, I am so ready to get into this. I have been wanting to get here for quite a while now. This is the episode I've been really looking forward to ever since episode 10. It's been a long journey for me to get here, taken way longer to get through this season than I should have, but I am trying to pick up the pace as best I can, and I'm so ready to get into this. One, because I'm excited to get into season 2, because everyone is always singing season 2's praises. But at the time I'm recording this, it's a couple of months until season 3 comes out. I have no idea how many of these reactions I'm going to get out before that happens, but I want to be caught up on the show before then without having to rush through it too much. But putting all that aside, we are here to focus on the season 1 finale. Last episode was great. We got to see Anne be Frog of the Year, and a whole bunch of stuff happened with that shows how Anne has really come full circle. And then it ended with Sasha showing up and them being reunited, and that was awesome. But it also meant the Toads from Toad Tower, led by Grimes, have come with her, and so I'm really scared what's gonna happen now. But man, what's gonna happen? Anne and Sasha are probably gonna fight. We're gonna learn what the Toads are gonna do now that they're here. Hop Pop is probably gonna have to reveal some information about the Calamity Box if that comes into play, and they're also gonna have to set up for their eventual journey beyond Wartwood, which I'm pretty sure is coming in season 2. But I guess there's only one way to find out, so let's not waste any more time. Amphibia Season 1 finale. Let's go. Reunion. Oh, yep. I figured we would be getting a flashback based on the thumbnail. 3 months or... We're finally getting an extended scene of Anne's life in the human world. I've been waiting for this.
What you eating? A puke bun?
It's not a bun, Maggie. It's canoe bean, a traditional Thai snack made up of rice and coconut milk. My mom made it for me because it's my birthday. Oh. Hey, Margot! Leave her alone.
Oh, wow,
also,
there's...
nice guitar solo, Vince.
Yeah.
Or else you can forget coming to my awesome house party next week. It'll be really sad when the whole class is enjoying the pool without you.
Oh, geez, Sash, I was just playing. Here.
Happy birthday, girl! Yes!
This is going to be really heartwarming and really sad, because on the one hand, you know, Sasha does seem like she cares about Anne, and she, at least on the outside, is a really good friend, but we're also probably going to see, you know, because of how she manipulates everyone, she probably does the same thing to Anne, which eventually leads to them stealing the box that gets them to Amphibia. So that's why I'm so interested in Sasha so far, after only really seeing her in one episode, because, you know, she seems like she's going to be a really interesting character. I've even heard someone in the comments make the very bold claim that she is a better written character than Amity. Oh, we'll see about that.
Today's your lucky day, cause it's Frog Dissection Day!
Oh! That is so messed up, even by Amphibia standards. And also, I do not support frog dissection or dissection of any animal in classrooms. Fight me. And I'm sorry to keep making so many random observations, but I keep wondering, you know, whenever there's a show where, like, humans meet sentient animals from another world, like, do you think there's ever a moment where those sentient animals learn how their counterparts are treated in the human world, and, like, they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be friendly with humans after all? Like, you know, Into the Spider-Verse, the incredible Spider-Ham, like, he's a pig and he comes into Miles Morales' world. You ever think he finds out what humans do to pigs and is like, why am I fighting alongside you guys? Your species is... I'm overthinking it, and we got some really good stuff to get to, so let's get into it.
I gotta be home by 6, though. My parents are throwing a big party and they really want me to be there.
Oh. Is Marcy gonna come into this soon? By the way, I'm sorry that I'm gonna be talking so much, but I feel it's better than trying to talk over the episode. You remember my commentary on that picture of the three of them? Like, the way, you know, Anne was just having fun in that picture shows me that, you know, she's obviously completely enamored by Sasha, but the way Marcy was, you know, just kind of smiling over at them like this kind of makes me think that maybe she sees through Sasha a little more than Anne does, but she still really likes Anne, so that's why, you know, she stays with the groups. But that's purely out of never having actually seen her before, so we have to keep watching to find out. Oh, there's the thumbnail.
Huh? Oh, Oh, shoot! It's almost 6 o'clock! I gotta go, dude. Let me guess. A clown with balloon animals? I know it's not the coolest, but this is important to them. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Marcy says she found the perfect gift for you downtown. A frog music box for the frog lover.
Oh, wow. So this makes her disappearance even worse because she, she disappeared after her parents maybe think she blew them off. Which, granted, she disappeared. They probably think that something even worse happened to her. So she has been gone, like, at least 2 months now. Like, it said this was... No. I'm sorry, the timeline confused me because I know it said 3 months ago, but they also said at the beginning of the series that they would have to wait 2 months before she could get through the past, so, whatever.
This isn't cute anymore. We are meeting up with Marcy right now. End of discussion. Boom! I knew you'd change your mind.
Oh. These guys again.
In! Toads! They're everywhere! We barely slipped out while the guards were—
Holy toot! Another Anne!
Now hurry up, nerds. She's persuasive, right?
We toads have come here to invite you to a banquet!
Oh. Well.
The moment we heard that Anne was here, we rushed over to reunite these two friends and hold a celebration.
Aw, come here.
Despite my rough exterior, I really am just an old softie.
He's using what Sasha taught him, manipulating other people by being nice and telling them what they want to hear.
What does Anne think?
Sasha's been my friend since kindergarten. If she says it's fine, it's fine.
All aboard the party barge!
2 parties in one night!
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That makes me think, what's their plan here? There has to be more to it than this, but...
I want to go on the tour too.
Me
Come on, kids. Give Anne and her friend a chance to catch up.
Okay.
You certainly seem close with those three. What happened to— Ew, frogs are the worst.
They're actually pretty great once you get to know them.
A basement? Yuck.
It's better than you had living in a cell.
Hoopa da boopa.
Hoopa da boopa.
Bring us the usual.
Oh!
Pizza, tacos, hamburgers?
Wow. Dang. Sasha may be a manipulator, but at least she's doing it right. Kind of makes me hungry now. I'll eat when this is over. This is more important than food.
Anything else, Commander?
Run the hot water, please, for the shower.
Hey, Hop Hop. Something's not right here.
Yeah.
Don't the toads seem a little on edge? I'm just gonna go for a walk, get some fresh air.
No, sorry. You frogs aren't allowed to leave this room.
We're not allowed to leave? Remain calm. You got it, buddy.
Woo! Thanks, kid.
Even they're scared. Like, what's going on?
Hey, everyone! This is a sham! We're not guests, we're prisoners!
What? I can't believe you're really here. I know, right?
Which makes me wonder, what's Marcy been up to? She's probably going to be the counterpoint to Sasha. She's probably been living, either on her own or in another community and seeing the best this world has to offer. And so she'll be like, no, Anne, come with me instead. You know, I've seen a lot of people shipping Anne with both Sasha and Marcy. So is that where a love triangle is going to come in?
Once what's over? Oh, the rebellion. The what now? Just promise not to freak out or anything. Okay. Turns out these rebels have been inspired by a certain frog. You might just know him. Stood up to some tax collectors, even ran for mayor against the local toad.
What?
Word has traveled like wildfire, and we've got to make an example out of him.
Huh.
They're just gonna feed him to that thing. Isn't this great? I have to, go to the room rest. The restroom. Whoa! Stay. Beer me.
Oh, she's totally freaking out.
Wow. So I guess that tells us about Sasha's character, is that she is unable to tell the difference between the frogs back home and the frogs back here. So, yeah.
Oh, I want to ride it too!
Polly, don't throw that. Throw this potato instead.
Enough! Guards, leave us. I'll get these frogs to fall in line.
You lot have made a huge mistake.
Hey, guys! Turns out, Hop-Hop's been inspiring rebellions all across the valley. Blah, blah, some political nonsense.
Well, it's a good-looking poster, though.
I'm gonna die!
Anyone got any ideas?
I don't.
I've got one. What say we plant these boom shrooms around the joint? Blow the place sky high.
With us still inside? We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Right, we're not doing it.
Seriously, no boom shrooms.
Loud and clear.
Okay, there has to be some other way. That's it! The sewer!
Oh. Yeah.
Back, you filthy vermin!
Just a little gift for our generous host.
Fresh air! Boy, those toads really stink!
Dang it.
Anne. Very disappointing. Now let's move. Grime's waiting for us.
I take it back. Maybe they can be competent villains throughout the series after all.
Very impressive, Sasha. Always playing flipwart when everyone else is playing bog jump.
Huh?
Well, see, flipwart and bog jump are games. Flipwart, of course, is far more complicated and... I'm trying to say you're smart!
Up top.
Yes. Our very way of life is at stake. I don't expect an outsider like you to understand.
Although, even though I just said that now I think these guys could be really good overall villains, I was speculating before that maybe they could just be the precursor to a larger threat, because maybe they're trying to, you know, get the valley under control and build up its strength for some other greater threat, which is maybe where the Calamity Box will come into effect. But we'll have to see.
No!
Hey, that's mine!
Do your work!
Oh, if you're gonna bring it, then bring it.
In retrospect, we really should have tied him up.
Don't you want to get back home? See your family?
Yeah, but then put your sword down now. End of discussion.
And not this time.
There we go. That's my girl. Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
What the heck?
For someone who's Anne's best friend, you sure don't know her very well. She's brave, she's smart, and most of all, she's not gonna be pushed around by a bully like you.
I think I've had enough of you, squeaky toy.
What are you doing? Something I should have done a long time ago. Standing up to you! Thanks for believing in me, Sprig.
Spraying against the world.
You've given me plenty of advice. Now let me give you some. Stamp this out. Make her yield. Fail. And nothing will ever be the same.
Not gonna happen.
This should be fun. How about we settle this? The Toad-fashioned way. Trial by combat! If your champion wins, you all go home, no harm, no foul. But if our champion wins, well...
Anne, you don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
Oh boy.
Begin!
Now come on, a dagger! They're just slimy little frogs, Anne. They don't matter. They're not just frogs. They're my friends!
Oh. Dang.
So how about it, big guy? We're free, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Liar.
This ends now.
Good old Wally.
Wally, what did you do?
What? I thought we agreed. Wait, could you not tell I was winking? I'll curse you, one-eye!
Yikes. This is really interesting music.
Anne! Sasha! Gotcha!
We got you, Anne, no matter what!
Hey, Anne. Maybe you're better off without me.
Whoa.
No!
Okay. Well, that was close.
Curse these old legs. What? Hi, Mrs. Croker.
Good on you, Toadstool.
If y'all die, who'll I bet somebody from? Huh?
Shut up and run!
Oh, dang.
Anne, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Never felt... Well, whatever happens next, one thing's for sure. If we're together, I know we'll be all right.
Hugging it a little tight there, Anne.
No, I'm not.
I missed what the sign said, but I know it's a callback. End of part 1. Yeah, I had caught somewhere that, like, Matt Braley said the show is, like, 3 parts, and I saw that season 2 was, like, labeled as part 2, so... Oh, and we're getting some, new images kind of similar to the new style that they did with the end credits for Owl House season 2. Oh... Okay, guys, that was Amphibia, Season 1, Episode 20, the season finale, and wow, was that a great episode. As I said before, at the time I'm recording this, I don't know how long it's going to take me to eventually edit and upload this, but I don't even care right now because I enjoyed that so much, and I am so excited now to see what happens next. So let's just take everything one at a time. I thought the pacing was really good with this episode. I liked seeing, I liked the first part where we actually finally got to see a full flashback of Anne's life in the human world, flesh out her relationship with Sasha a bit. And there were a lot of really cool details that they threw in, like them dissecting frogs. One of them looked like Hop Hop, which is so messed up, but again, it helped things kind of come full circle later. And I really feel conflicted about Anne's friendship with Sasha because on the one hand, Sasha clearly does care about her and has been there for Anne in the past, but at the same time, we kind of see that's also how Sasha manipulates people, and she also bullies Anne when it suits her. But that final scene does give hope that Sasha can be redeemed and that she and Anne can actually become good friends, but we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm kind of upset that we didn't get to see Marcy. We just, you know, got a little hint of her and her friendship with Anne, which makes me wonder now, is Marcy maybe more like Sasha than I thought and they both collectively were kind of bullying Anne, or is it like I'm thinking Marcy is going to be like the better friend? I don't know, we have to wait until we eventually meet her. But once that flashback was over, and I did kind of want to see it like full on lead into them getting transported to Amphibia, but I guess we did technically see that earlier in the season. But once that's over with, we get back to this episode, and it was a really smart way that they built up to the trap, because I wasn't sure, you know, why they felt the need to trap all of the townspeople and why they set it up so elaborately, but we learned that Hop Pop has been inspiring rebellion in other parts of Amphibia, which is really cool. It builds off, you know, his election episode and him just being a good person in general, so I'm sure they're going to expand on that more in the future. Led to some really great moments with a lot of the characters fighting the toads, and Wally. God, I love Wally now, like him planting all of those explosives which let them escape later. Even Toadstool got a moment to shine, like with him rescuing everybody, so it makes me think that, you know, even he can really grow on me with time. But obviously the big highlight of the episode was the final showdown between Anne and Sasha. Both of them have learned how to fight over time. Their rivalry comes to a head, and it's really cool, but also really sad, knowing that they really do care about each other, but Sasha is just, you know, she just doesn't see the residents of Amphibia the way Anne does. But again, that was a really powerful moment. I didn't know if Sasha might actually die, but yeah, that moment she's like, maybe you're better off without me, gives me hope that maybe there is a chance she could be redeemed in season 2. And the way Grimes saved her and the way he looked at her, it seems that he actually really has come to care about her. And speaking of Grime, he's a really interesting villain. One, because he's very menacing, but also what he said is that I couldn't possibly expect someone like you to understand, which again feeds into my theory that there is actually some kind of greater threat that will be coming at some point, like outside of the valley that we've seen so far, which is why he feels the need to get the valley under control and to build up his army's strength. But I'm sure we'll get more of that now that they have committed to finding Anne a way home. And I'm really looking forward to that, because them going outside the valley leaves all kinds of locations and characters that they could run into, learning more secrets about Hop Hop's past, about this calamity box, what the long-term goal of the story is, and eventually Anne getting home, like whenever that actually happens. So yeah, guys, I really did love this episode. I've enjoyed finally finishing Amphibia Season 1, at least, like I said, just because of my limited schedule and because Season 3 is around the corner. I want to react to that as it's coming out. I don't know when I'll eventually get to uploading every episode reaction for Seasons 1 and 2, but I do want to get to them eventually. I'm going to do my best, but for now I'm just gonna keep enjoying this and look forward to whatever Season 2 has to offer. And with that, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? What are you thinking of my reactions? What episodes are you really looking forward to me seeing next season? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also be sure to check out my other videos. It really does mean a lot. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for Amphibia Season 2.